Liana, I want to ask you, what do you think is the better pathway to success when we talk about personal improvement? Do you think it's focusing on a weakness and improving that weakness, or do you think it's focusing on an area of strength and really leaning into that area of strength?
Well, I think it's so important to focus on areas of strength. I mean, that's what you and I talk about a lot. And I don't think that that's what people realize, that that's so important to really focus on strengths to move forward.
Unfortunately, we have all been trained through this traditional approach to personal and professional development to focus on our weaknesses and then improve upon those weaknesses. And that has been the model that we've all followed. How did this person achieve their success? Well, they had X, Y, and Z qualities. I'm lacking in those qualities. So I'm going to really work hard to improve those in myself. And then I should hopefully achieve the same results.
So I think flipping that around and changing that up for ourselves is a place to start.
Don Clifton, who was the founder of like the Gallup Strengths Assessment, he started his research into what made people successful. And he asked one very important question. What would happen if we focused on what was right with people rather than what's wrong with them?
That's so powerful. And so, yeah, I learned that from you, Michelle, when we started working together with Gallup Strengths, and I did my assessment, my top five, and one is being a learner. And I don't think I ever would have identified that as a strength, but it is like, learning is tied to curiosity, which there's so much, we've uncovered around how important curiosity is for resilience and change.
And the other thing to add to that, which is so important because you said, maybe I wouldn't think of it. It is to actually think of it and be intentional in using it. And people don't realize how important those things are. We think, oh, that's something that I am, but it's not really a strength. And it's quite the opposite. We need to be able to lean into those things.
Yeah. And I think that's where the power of understanding your strengths come from. Like identifying something you wouldn't normally have thought of as a strength and then digging deeper into that.
I, for many years, kind of struggled with focusing on areas that I don't have or areas that I would like to improve on rather than what makes me unique and special and the talents that I have. And once I started focusing on those areas, so many things just opened up for me.